Wow, after being in the business 7 years, negotiating hundreds of contracts, if you're thinking about selling your home and want to get the most money in your pocket as possible, then this is the video for you. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your real estate go-to, Diante, here as always. And being in the business for so long, I have seen a lot, to say the least. So here are a few negotiation tricks that we will keep in mind when selling your house, okay? First off, never, and I mean never, take the first offer. Whenever a seller tells me that they sold their house in a day or in a weekend, I cringe a little bit because I always think like, wow, they left money on the table because they didn't fully allow the marketing to go through, the necessary processes and triggers that we as digital marketer experts implement to get the most money in your pocket as possible. If you got multiple offers, always consider that buyer, knowing you have multiple offers, oftentimes will improve their offer in regards to their price and their terms, right? However, if you're just taking one day, right, you're not necessarily able to allow these multiple offers come into play. Some other negotiation tips and tricks, right, guys? Tighten up those time frames in regards to your contingencies, whether it's inspection, appraisal, financing contingencies. Getting a bigger deposit initially when that buyer puts their money into escrow so they have more skin in the game. Knowing the value of your home is essential, right? And if you don't know it 100%, right, getting an addendum in there where the buyer is willing to cover, right, those appraisal gaps that may occur if people, right, the home comes under value when the home is appraised, right? Also make sure that the buyer qualifies and has the funds to cover any difference that may come up. You know how we were speaking about the appraisal gap, right? You want to make sure they have the funds in the bank to actually make that happen. It is essential that you talk to the lender prior to accepting any contract, right? Because you want to ask them qualified questions about the buyer in regards to, have they ran their credit? Have they verified employment? Have they seen their taxes? These things are vital to know up front. Listen, I could go on and on in regards about the negotiation tips and tricks that you need to know, the things you need to ask to the lender to make sure, but ultimately, why would you put that extra pressure on yourself, that anxiety of interviewing and the unknown? This is what you have my team and myself for. We handle all that and more for you. So at the end of the day, all you have to do is go to the bank and collect your check once the process is done. So give us a call. You have my contact information right here down below. And always remember, in real estate, there are only two people that can get you exactly what you want, okay? That's D and you, all right?